Hey there friends, welcome to another video. My arm just cracked and that felt weird. I haven't done a gender video in a little bit, because I haven't. So today we are doing another Gender's Galaxy. This is a little series I do where I talk about different gender things, because gender is weird. And so am I, so let's jump right in. Today we are talking about the difference between gender identity and gender expression and gender presentation and all of those things. When dealing with a lot of trans identities, people often get confused between how somebody is presenting themselves or expressing themselves and their actual identity. Something else that can come into play is sexual orientation, and oftentimes in terms of sexuality, people confuse it with gender. The simplest analogy is gender, or gender identity is who you go to bed as, sexuality is who you want to go to bed with. It's just very bare bones, but not everybody experiences sexual attraction, not everyone likes sex, not everybody whatever. But that's just the simplest definition. So gender identity is who you are, sexuality is who you love. But with something like gender just in general, it can be pretty confusing, and I'm here to help you break that down. Gender identity is your innate feeling of your gender. For some people, it matches what they were assigned when came out of their mother, so that person would be considered cisgender because cis means same, so their gender identity matches their biological gender assigned. Somebody who is trans does not identify with their gender assigned at birth, like me. I am not a trans guy because I don't feel like a guy. I am trans non-binary. And that's just the labels that work for me. Some people like labels, other people's don't. Just use what makes you feel happy as you. I don't know why I keep doing this. Strong queer vibes. Anyways, so I am transgender and non-binary. At some point, I would like to get top surgery, perhaps go on a low dose of testosterone, because I was assigned female at birth. But I have a disconnect from that. If somebody is looking at me, my presentation or my expression is probably perceived as more androgynous or more masculine. Society does things with different traits and tends to assign them to masculine or feminine. And yeah, it sucks, gender roles, whatever. They're gross. But sometimes certain traits help people to feel more comfortable in their gender identity by expressing them. So somebody who wants to present more masculinely may have shorter hair, may wear guy clothes, so baggier shorts or something, or cargo shorts. But I think that something people don't realize is that gender presentation or expression does not equal gender identity. Let's break that down. In the same way that you can have, say, a girl with short hair or a guy with long hair, somebody having short or long hair doesn't make them a boy or a girl, or neither or both or whatever. It's just how they like to present themselves to the world. Some people feel more comfortable having a more typical masculine or feminine or androgynous look, and that is okay. But so often we get stuck in these boxes of dresses mean that you're a girl, suits mean that you're a guy, whatever it may be. We get stuck in these boxes and then we forget that people can dress however the fuck they want to dress. That doesn't change their gender. And the same thing can be true of pronouns. I use they, them pronouns. And sometimes I'll wear nail polish. I took it off today, though, because I didn't want to wear it anymore. Sometimes I'll wear earrings. And just because I may be presenting slightly more feminine does not invalidate my wanting to use they, them pronouns. The same way that somebody who is hyper-masculine may not like using he, him, or they, them pronouns. And somebody who is hyper-masculine may want to be going by she, her pronouns. Pronouns do not equal gender expression. Well, oftentimes looking at a person on the street, their expression can tell you how they may wish to be identified, by pronouns or other labels or whatever. You don't know unless you ask them. And talking to a person and just saying, hey, what are your pronouns, is the simplest way to show respect. Yeah, it's something new for a lot of people. Whoop-de-doo. You'll survive. So that's kind of it. Gender identity is who you are. Gender expression is how you present yourself to the world. Everybody's experiences are going to be different, how they want to look, how they want to present themselves. My hair is kind of pink again. That's just how I like my hair. It doesn't mean that I'm a boy, it doesn't mean that I'm a girl, it doesn't mean that I'm non-binary. This is just how I like to look. And how somebody wants to look doesn't necessarily mean that their gender is one way or another. So just keep that in mind the next time that you're like looking at someone on the street and like, I wonder. So this has been a very short video just to kind of like check your mind, I guess. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's other things you want me to talk about, feel free to leave that in the comments. I post videos every Saturday at 9. I rotate between ukulele stuff, talkie stuff, and LGBT TikTok comps. If there's something you want to see me do, drop me a comment, whatever it may be. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe, ring the bell, you know the drill, and I'll see you kids on the flip side.